So that day, I will be streaming, but I'm only doing one stream. Okay. I'm only doing my daytime stream on that day. Why? Well, because I'm going to spend time with my wife that night. We're going to have a nice Thanksgiving dinner. She'll be cooking all day. She's going to make turkey, stuffing, cranberry sauce, some kind of potatoes. I don't know if it's going to be sweet or yellow. We haven't decided yet. She's going to make some kind of like mashed potatoes or baked potatoes, some kind of a casserole. And we're going to have dessert too. We're going to see if we can get like a pie or something. So she's going to be doing that all day. And then we're going to have a delicious, amazing American Thanksgiving dinner together on that day. And then we're going to relax together all that night. So no stream that night. I'll be spending time with my wife. All right. But traditionally, I always spend that day with you guys. My wife outright has said, I don't want you interfering with the meal. Well, I don't really need your hands in the kitchen. I just want to do it myself. Stay out of the kitchen. She does want me to help her clean up after the meal, and that I'm perfectly okay with. I'll wash the dishes or whatever, but definitely she doesn't want me sticking my fingers in stuff, screwing stuff up when she's trying to make the meal, okay? So, what should we do on that day? It's a good question, okay? I've done various different things over the years. At one point, Thanksgiving was my traditional Ask the King special. Now, for those who don't remember Ask the King, this was a show that I basically did either once a month or every few months. I would field all of your questions. I would pick the best ones, and then I would answer them in a concentrated show. It was basically an extended Q&A show where all I did was answer your questions, okay? Now, the thing is, the show got phased out because it was outdated. Like, there was no reason to have a Q&A show when I'm an interactive streamer that talks to you all every day. So because of that, the show disappeared, and there's really no reason to ever bring it back. So why would I want to do, Ask the King? Yeah, I'm not going to, right? So that's definitely not going to happen. It is possible that we could just do a chill with Phil, a Thanksgiving chill with Phil, where you guys just hang out with me that day, and we 2-3 hours, we just talk. We just shoot the shit. We just see whatever comes to mind. We hang out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So we could do that, but I think that might be way too much. Like an insanely long chill with Phil. We could pick a game to play that day. Like specifically, we could say, hey, I just want to play this game on that day, right? That's okay. But what would it be? I don't know. What is it that you guys would like to see on American Thanksgiving? A special game? Should we pick a different game, a special game just to play on that day? Or should it be a game that's already in the rotation and we do a big stream of it? Like, I don't know what to do. And I definitely want to see what you guys think. Like, what ideas do you guys have? What would you like to see on American Thanksgiving? The reason I keep saying American Thanksgiving is because I have an international audience, and many of you already celebrated Thanksgiving already, or you're going to celebrate Thanksgiving, and I want you to understand it's ours, okay? So, what do you guys think? What should I do on that day? Stardew Valley. There's a dumb troll. He's an idiot. All day Call of Duty. Balatro. No, I'm not a human. Interesting. Seems like people want gameplay. Everyone seems to be saying gameplay of different kinds. Truck sim. King Michael says truck sim. Well, here's the thing. We have Thanksgiving Day, and then we have Black Friday. So now let me explain the Black Friday deal. On Black Friday, I'm going to be here all day. We're going to do a marathon, okay? But the question is what to do during the marathon, because typically we have themed marathons, but we didn't plan anything this year. And what I was thinking is it could be a chill variety marathon. We're not committing to anything, but over the course of Black Friday, I thought, number one, you guys always have me drinking during marathons. For every $100 hit, I take a shot. So I was thinking, what would be fun to do during that day? Well, number one, yeah, truck sim. Like maybe we could do an hour or two of truck sim. Okay. Like I'd be down for that. An hour or two. Okay. If that's what you guys wanted. What about Call of Duty? Imagine me tipsy trying to play Call of Duty. I'm almost thinking if I do that, I should just do a full, knife run. Just go for knife kills. And by the way, by then I'll probably have the cloak mode. So that way I can stay in cloak and I come out and get cheap kills. That would be crazy being buzzed and trying to do crazy melee kill streaks in the game. That'd be challenging, but I think it would be pretty fun. Okay. So I was thinking those are two of the things that I could do on Black Friday. But in addition, like I said, one of the things I want to do is look for some stuff. For example, I want to shop for a new controller for sure. We've actually been talking recently about upgrading my setup, getting a corner desk to put here instead of these two tables that I have a corner desk that sits in front of me. So one side is for podcasting and vlogging, and the other side is for gaming. And if I have a corner desk, now I can actually get a gaming monitor that I can put here on the desk in front of me. And that would be a much better situation than what I have now, where I'm using the TV on the back wall. Everyone's been yelling at me for the last year saying, dude, you have a good gaming PC. You got a good capture PC, but you're using a TV to game, and the TV has input delay and problem. Why aren't you using a gaming monitor like everyone else does? So maybe we could look at some things. Like, I'm not saying I would definitely buy them that day, but we could look at things like that, like a desk and stuff like that. In addition, if I'm going to get a new desk, I might as well get a new chair. Because if I'm going to get a new desk, I don't know the height, and this chair is not height adjustable. So we might have to get a new chair so that way I can adjust it to the height of the new desk. And by the way, this chair is getting older and starting to fall apart. It would be great to get a new one as well. So maybe I could get, look at that stuff. Again, I'm not saying that I'm going to drop an insane amount of money on that day, but maybe I could. Maybe we could look at stuff and at least get the idea of what's there and try to figure out what I want to do for my office here. Okay? So there you go. That's some of the stuff we can do on Black Friday. And then whatever else you want. If you guys just want to chill with me for a bit and we talk, if you guys want to play another particular game, maybe we'll play a horror game that day because people will be like, we want some horror today. All right. Maybe that'll be the opportunity to do like Poppy's Playtime Chapter 2 or, more of something else. I'm down for that. Okay. I just want to leave it kind of open. I don't want to be like locked into doing any particular thing that day. And how about this? I mean, what we could do, but I don't know if I want to do this. I had an idea, now already I'm dismissing it. The idea was this. What if we set a goal of support, and if I hit the goal of support, then I commit to spending to upgrading the office? But I don't know if I like that idea because I don't want you guys to think that it's a freaking telethon again. I don't want the stream to feel like, oh, it's like the old days where I did a marathon and there was always like $1,000, $2,000 goal we're trying to hit. And it, I'm so tired of doing that. I mean, the difference here would be that if we hit the goal, that I would guarantee that I would then spend the money to upgrade the office. But I don't like that whole telethon idea. I'm so tired of it. I did it so many times back in the day, and a lot of people gave me shit for it, So I don't know. We could talk about it and try to figure it out. See, here's the thing. Like, for example, let's say I were to upgrade the office. Well, a corner desk, a good one, is probably going to cost a few $100s, like probably like $300-400 to get a good, high-quality corner desk. I'm not talking some El Cheapo shit that's going to break, fiberboard garbage. Like this one right here is fiberboard trash. I would want to get a good quality desk that's going to last a long time, right? Then, if I'm going to get a new chair, again, a quality chair, probably between $300 to $500. Not a gamer chair that's a piece of garbage that's going to break, but an actual comfy chair with lumbar support. And by the way, I cannot get a leather chair because Jasper Cat will jump on that chair and destroy it with his back claws. I need to get something that's fabric. So now it's like I would have to look specifically for a chair that is a good chair, but also is, cloth so he won't tear it up if he climbs it. Then we'd have to look into gaming monitors, right? Like what kind of gaming monitor that would be on this desk and figure out what's a good one. Like, I guess 4K is out of the question because the 4K gaming monitors are supposedly insanely expensive. So I don't think that I would want that. I think I would want maybe like a 1440p monitor that has like real low response time or something like that. And then here, for this side, maybe I could get a monitor like someone had suggested. Why don't you get like a widescreen monitor? Because if you had a widescreen monitor, you could actually have your stream going like here on this side, but then you could have all your chats on the other side and you could do it all at once. You could do it all together. I'm like, oh, that's true. So you're talking a desk, a new chair, 2 monitors. I mean, that's going to be probably 2K. You know what I'm saying? If not more, I don't know. But that's what I mean. Like, we could do that, but again, it could be based on how much I raise. That's what I spend or something. But I don't know. Because again, people are, oh, clip this and send it to Asmongold and send it to everyone. It's just an idea. I didn't even say I'm doing it yet, but you'll say I did because you're a fucking pathetic loser. You're such a fucking life loser, really. You just say dumb shit. I'm just brainstorming. Didn't even say I'm doing anything yet. Seriously, like, what the fuck is your problem? See what I mean? Anything that I even say that's an idea, we haven't even said we're going to do it yet. Oh, that's it. He's the devil. He's the devil. What the fuck is wrong with you? Wow. Someone has suggested that too. Zelvania says you could get a monitor, a second monitor that would stack on top of your main monitor. I could, but again, that's dependent on, did I get a good desk that can handle the weight of 2 clipped monitors that are on a mounting rack, you know? That's what I mean. Like, this is all dependent stuff. It's like, it would all be spending that like kind of stacks on top of itself. It's like, I got the good desk, but now I need to get a good chair to work with the desk because this chair won't work because this chair isn't height adjustable. Oh, well, now I got to get monitors set up. Well, if I'm going to get 2 monitors, you got to get one for gaming and one for the stream monitoring. But then should I stack monitors or should I do that? You know, and that's what happens. So I guess that's one thing we can do, but I don't know if I want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I want to necessarily say that's what the whole day is about. I want it to be a chill day. I feel like if I do that and I'm like, let's do that. Let's make it so that if I raise $1,000 on that day, I'm guaranteed to buy a desk and a chair. And then if I raise $2,000 on that day, I will buy 2 monitors and I will buy others, you know what I'm saying? But then what will happen is the whole day will be about that. The whole day will be about how much Phil can raise in a day to upgrade his setup instead of it being a nice chill day where we spend time together and we relax and we enjoy games. I would rather have it be a relaxing day, you know? No, it's not that I'm planning it. Here's someone says, it's not like you were planning it that way. No, it's Black Friday. Like, if there is a day to do that, it's that day because everything's on sale. Like, no lie, if I were to buy a new setup upgrades that day, I'd probably save an incredible amount of money. A desk that's normally $400 will be like $250. A monitor that's normally $500 will be like $350. So I'll save an insane amount of money on that day. That's why it would be the time to do it. Exactly. Gar says, oh, a nice relaxing $2,000 day. That doesn't really go hand in hand, does it? That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I'm not feeling it in that regard. Like, I think like that would be the day to do it, but I don't know if that's what we want to do. Again, we have 2 days. We have Thanksgiving Day major stream and we have the entire Black Friday. And that's what I want to figure out what we're doing. How about this? I'll say this. During those days, I want to play Black Ops 7, and I want to do some truck sim with you guys. I would like to do that, okay? I think those are 2 things we can lock in. Those things will be happening, no matter what, okay? Sounds good, King Michael. Happy early birthday. His birthday's next week. Oh, well, here's the thing. So someone just said, well, why don't you just get the upgrades anyway? And it has nothing to do tied to the stream or anything you raise. I could, but then I'm not going to do it all in one day. Like, for example, right now, if I wanted to get a new gaming desk, I can get it right now. All right? But I can't get a new gaming desk, 2 new monitors, a new chair, and peripherals and things for it. I can't drop $3,000 right now. Okay, I just can't. That's that's stupid. I don't have that much freedom of liquidity. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to rack up an insane amount of debt. I don't want to drop all my money in my bank account. I could get piecemeal. I could get one thing now, another thing in a few weeks, another thing in a month. I could just slowly build it up. I could. But the thing is, it's Black Friday. Everything's on sale. So if there was ever one day to do it all in one thing, that would be the day to do it. You know what I'm saying? It is. That would be the day to do it. $220. If you could please shut up about nonsense, I'd appreciate it. Really. I'm trying to talk to the audience and plan out stuff, and look what you just say. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? uh, anyway, so I need to know what you guys think. I would say definitely we're going to be doing uh Black Ops 7, and we're definitely going to be doing Truck Sim. Those two are like locked. Okay, absolutely locked in. But the question is when? Do we do that during Black Friday? Do we do that on Thanksgiving or whatever, right? See, the thing is, Black Friday, Black Ops Friday. I've done that before. There's been years previous where I played Black Ops Friday. You know what I'm saying? So that could make sense. Just play some Black Ops that day, but not all day. That's the thing, too. I cannot play it all day. I can't. I'm getting to the point of my age. I can't be doing crazy high intensity mouse and keyboard shit all day long. I just can't do it. Okay. So I could do it as a segment. I could do it as one stream, but I can't do it for a whole marathon. I wouldn't even want to do that for the whole marathon. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to. I want to do a variety of stuff that day. So I guess we have to see what we want to do that day, right? Green Guardsman says, how about Truck Sim and chill on Thanksgiving, Black Ops and shopping, and a chill Black Friday? So like a 3+ hour Truck Sim stream. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, that's true. Okay. There's a very important point to bring up here. This is actually really important. Okay. Every time I play Truck Sim, I've been having a few drinks, correct? Yeah, a few ciders, a few seltzers, whatever it may be, right? I cannot drink on Thanksgiving. On Thanksgiving, I have to eat dinner with my wife, clean up, spend time with her. I'm not going to be drinking on that stream. So if I do Truck Sim on Thanksgiving, it's a sober Truck Sim stream. And I bet people immediately are going to be like, no, we like it when you're buzzed doing Truck Sim. So if you want me to be buzzed doing Truck Sim, we have to do that on Black Friday because that's the marathon. That's when every $100 raised, I take a shot. So there you go. That would make total sense. You see? So I like the idea, but Truck Sim on Thanksgiving would not work for that very reason. I've played many of the Kingdom Hearts games, all 3 numbered ones, and the playthroughs are on this channel. Is booze a real draw to the Truck Sim streams? Apparently so. Apparently the fact that I have a couple of drinks when I hang out with you guys, people like the idea. They think it loosens me up. Although admittedly, like I said, I feel like anything I've ever said on a Truck Sim stream, I would have said even if I hadn't had a couple drinks in me anyway. I don't think I've never gone so crazy and say stuff that I wouldn't normally say. Excuse me. Ugh. Jade, we'll see what happens today. Because I don't know today if we're even going to catch Pokemon today or not. We do have to catch a Raichu or Pikachu for the tipper, but outside of that, I don't know. We'll have to see. That's right. I'm not going to drink on Thanksgiving because I'm going to spend time with my wife that night, and I'm not going to be all buzzed or drunk during that. I want to spend time with my wife. You know, there's a difference between, hey guys, I've committed to be here on stream all day with you for a marathon. Okay, so I'll drink and we'll have fun. That's the day for me. Versus, oh, it's a freaking holiday we spend once a year together, and I want to spend time with my wife and not be, drunk. And like I said, I'm going to eat and then I'm going to clean and everything. I committed to doing that. I'm not going to be all drunk doing it. Sorry that I'm going to be a respectable family man here and do the right thing. I'm not drinking on Thanksgiving. Okay. What's up, TX Shooter? How you doing, man? I don't know. So again, we're brainstorming here. What do you guys think? Am I getting drunk right now? No, I'm drinking filtered water like I always do. Stupid question. Pokemon? I mean, we could do a Pokemon stream on Wednesday. Looking at the schedule, excuse me, Thursday. Looking at the schedule, okay? So Sunday, we're doing Call of Duty and Truck Sim. Monday, we got the interview, and then we've got Tormented Souls 2. Tuesday, we're doing Pokemon and Call of Duty. So I guess Wednesday, we could do Mario and Tormented Souls 2, and then Thursday, we could do Pokemon. We could just do a chill Pokemon stream on Thanksgiving. We could do that, and that's just a normal stream. And then Friday would be the Black Friday special, where we would do Call of Duty, Truck Sim while drinking. Then we do some shopping, we do some chill stuff. Yeah. Oh, for the record, I'm gonna be doing Thanksgiving leftovers for my meal on Friday. So unlike a normal marathon where I order out, and it's gonna be just kind of feasting with the king. Thanksgiving leftovers meal. You're gonna get to see what I had on Thanksgiving, basically the day after as leftovers. I think that's the first time I've ever done that. Right? It is. Always typically there would be like fresh food or whatever, but actually I'm just gonna have the Thanksgiving leftovers on that day. So you're gonna get to see the turkey, the mashed potatoes, some stuffing, some cranberry sauce, all that stuff. It'll be cool. No, we never waste the food. No, we make a lot of food on Thanksgiving, then we eat it for like 3-4 days straight till it's, you're only supposed to eat leftovers for 3 days. So we eat it like over the weekend. We eat as much as we can, and usually there's not much left. We just eat it all. Abdullah says, play Black Ops all day, but since it's so tedious and it hurts your hands, do half on keyboard and mouse, half on controller. No. I don't want to do the entire day Black Ops. Like, listen, back in the day, maybe that's too much. That absolutely that will turn people off. People will get bored. I think what would be fun is on that day, let's do challenges. Let's say, can Phil get 20 melee kills in this game, 30 melee kills, and challenge me to do it? People can wager in the kick chat if I'll do it or not. And then they can win or lose points based on if I actually complete the challenge or not. Right? I think that would be fun because we've done that before and it's been really fun. So I think that would be something very fun to do. So, all right. So here, how about this? Pokemon Thanksgiving. And then we'll do Black Ops and American Truck Sim. But I'll be taking shots for every $100 race. So I'll have had a few shots at that point for those. And then we'll also do some shopping. We'll see what the prices are on Black Friday for things. At the very least, I want to get a new controller. The Elite 2 controller is good, but as we saw during Silk Song, it's not great. The buttons leave something to be desired. I have this giant callus now on my thumb that's not going away yet because of that. So I definitely think I want a new controller. People have made suggestions of new controllers. Some of them are already on sale. So I want to do that at the very least. But hey, if things go well and I decide, hey, let's actually do it, maybe I'll actually do the office upgrade. Like I said, the desk, the chair, couple gaming monitors. Those would be the things that I would need to get. Of course, I'd probably also have to get some extra long HDMI high-end cables as well. Because right now, the ones I have are all hooked up to other stuff. So I need to get a couple HDMI really good cables as well. Or I guess DisplayPort too, right? A DisplayPort cable would work. Yeah. It would have to go out of, let me think about this. It would have to come out of that capture device and go right over here. Yeah. Instead of to the TV, it would be coming here. Is Black Ops 7 the overall worst game of the year? No. Don't get me wrong, it's bad. Like, by Call of Duty standards, it's pretty bad, but I don't think it's the worst game of the year by any means. I mean, it's a game that has an incredible amount of content. You get a fully fledged, huge amount of content in the multiplayer, then you get zombies, then you get a campaign. I really don't think that it's a horrible game. It's just bad by Call of Duty standards. One of the worst. Ask RTU for tech advice. Maybe I will. Does RTU take call-ins? Maybe I'll call in on his Black Friday stream and hey, is this the call center? Hey, can I get some tech advice? What should I get right now? I have money to spend on Amazon to upgrade my setup, because I'm not broke like you. So I have some money to spend, and I'd like to know what I should get. Would you take my call? What do you think? He just fall asleep during the call. Oh, good Lord. To be honest, I have not followed that guy whatsoever at all this year. I have no idea what he's up to, what he's doing. I don't care. I told you guys, he's like the least thing on my mind. I only think about him when you guys bring him up in chat. I never have a thought about that man. Thankfully, he is so far in my rearview mirror of anything I care about, and that's definitely a good thing.